These are all cards that my little nephew Silas picked out, and it's crazy how they worked out. These are like the only two extra that we didn't have an intuition card and 2 more tarot cards for, but there's 1 and 1 for each of these. And 3 clarifying cards for each of these. And he picked these out for me. He's really good at it. Okay, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. Bear with me. He's put together a little story for us. I can almost see it now. This is about somebody who's pregnant. He's told me a story of somebody who's pregnant out there. Who's worried, I think. I don't know. Let's see what we got. Let's see. These. Alright, so it's up to you to find beauty in the ugliest days. And we have deception and envy. Everyone survives some super shitty days. But even when it comes to those crappiest of crap days, you look back and can pretty much always find something beautiful. Time will tell. You won't even think about the bad times. Maybe. I don't know. Time will tell. You can always think of something beautiful. Maybe someone was unexpectedly kind to you for a split second. Or startlingly gold sunset made you forget your life was crumbling. Or perhaps there were donuts with sprinkles at your first AA meeting. The trick is to train yourself to spot the beauty in that very moment, aka real time. That makes the ugly days a little less ugly, and that is true. We'll wait for these. Okay. You can't save your face and your ass at the same time. You got suffering and silence. Was somebody raped? I don't want to think that. I didn't mean to say that. Somebody was definitely deceived. Maybe like they loved somebody and that person might have skipped out on them for whatever reason. It's not clear yet. So you can't save your face and your ass at the same time. And somebody's suffering in silence. Is there a secret you're keeping? Is ego keeping you from being honest about who you really are? Go ahead and admit where you fucked up. Seriously, we're all fuck-ups in some way. Welcome to being human. You do you, baby. Okay, so I don't know what this story's going to unfold. Somebody might have had issues that are not fully understood by everyone. Fuck what they say in the fertility card. Fuck what they say. What anyone else says about you doesn't matter. Really and truly, it doesn't. If you heard it secondhand, it super duper doesn't matter. And if the person isn't your higher power, your boss, or your best friend, it really doesn't matter. You think Martin Luther King cared what other people said when he wasn't there? No. He was out marching and doing good stuff. Let him talk. Do what you need to do. Fertility. This is a woman holding their womb. I see this is like fertile with ideas, or virile. It's fertile in this case. I think it's fertile. I think somebody's pregnant. Somebody might have been like, I don't know. Struggling or questioning. Drink water and mind your own freaking business with the awareness card. You're aware, somebody's aware of the situation. Enough said. Drink water and mind your own business. Enough said. Huh. Somebody is in a situation where everyone has an opinion about their tough spot they're in. Manifest the fuck out of your dreams. Stylus, what are you doing? You good boy. The most vulnerable thing to admit is not to your deepest wound. It's what you really truly want. We're talking about your biggest, craziest dreams and desires. Be vulnerable, at least with yourself. Oh, this is somebody coming out or something. And they're pregnant? Did you get somebody somebody got somebody pregnant? Or somebody's on drugs and they need to get off of them or something? We're talking your biggest... Write that down. Make a to-do list of your wildest dreams. Maybe even tell someone. Make it happen. You can do this. Somebody's wanting to come out. Okay. Somebody's also pregnant here. Maybe you literally can't even. No, this is a struggle. Whoa. Okay. I literally can't even. Maybe you literally can. Well, what did you put me on for today? Wow. Thank you, can't even. Slow your eye roll. Step back. Give it a double think. Guess what? Chances are you probably can't even. With a way better attitude and some love in your heart. Today, if you catch yourself feeling like a basic bitching out on someone, take a deep breath, call on your hood rat angels, remember that you are all beings, that you and all beings are tiny specks of the divine, and surprise yourself with how you literally just evened. Okay, you can even. And I think it speaks about balance. You got to be happy. And this is intuition. You know in your heart that you can. You can do anything that you want to. If you're an adult. You're free to be or like whatever you want to do. This could also speak, if we want to say that maybe someone is, we could read this another way. Someone isn't suffering in silence here and they really need to come out or something, and they're really wanting to just live their life. Or maybe someone here is struggling with maybe addiction, maybe somebody skipped out on them and they're pregnant and they had to come to terms with it, and I guess they had to maybe they're keeping it under wraps, but the truth come out. They want to go ahead with it. Maybe you can do it. Okay, to both situations, the single mother and the person needing to come out. Prayer is dope as fuck. Okay? Prayer, I don't care what they told you. I don't care what situation you're in. God loves you. You are made just to be who you are, just like you are. You are meant to be exactly who you are. You were never meant to be something else. You came to this earth. You developed into this person. You lived the life you did for a reason. You're meant to be this person. God made you that way. God wanted you here because you had a purpose to do. And you couldn't do it unless you were exactly yourself. And you cannot live your life and your purpose out until you are living your truth. Until you're all the way stretched out into your fingertips, all the way down into your toes. You got to be all the way into your eyeballs. You got to be all the way into your nose, all the way in your lips. You got to live all the way into ears. You can't be inside of yourself bunched up like this. If you're this big, you can't be stuck inside. That's not how you can fulfill your divine purpose here. God meant for you to be just like you are. Just on the path that you're on. Don't sweat it. Whatever your intuition is telling you, you got choices. You get a job. Oh, this speaks a lot about a lot of stuff. Okay. I'm saying, you can nurture this thing growing in you. You can give the love. You can get a job. You can nurture this thing inside of you. You could really do all three if you wanted. Or you need to make a choice. It looks like this person is making a choice between the money because there's already a thing growing. Maybe it's love between you and another. Maybe it's something, the more you try to suppress something within you, the more it grows until it pushes to the surface and makes its way out. And you can apply that to both situations. Trust me, I know. Okay? Okay, so. Be the change you wish to see up in this bitch. And you'll get some fulfillment of wishes. You'll get your wish fulfillment. Be that change. Don't wait for someone else to be that change for you. Don't live vicariously through other people and think that you're living your life. You're not. You have to be that. You got to do it yourself. And then you will be like that rock star life you fantasize about in your head. You know what I'm saying? You start living that on a small scale. What you see, boy? You're the one that picked these cards for me. He's the one who wants you to know to live your life. You see this person? Fulfillment of wishes. You hollering at the dogs? Yeah. Hey, you? Yeah, you. The one who sees what's wrong with the world. And knows what the difference between being an activist and being a whiny-ass complainer is. ACTION. Action! You want the world to be more kind? Kind the fuck out on people in your life. Hate litter bugs? Pick up some trash. Mama! Mama! He's calling for his mama to come back. I'm watching him. They went to the store. Mama! Can't stand judgmental blowhards. Quit judging them for being so judgmental. It's kind of that simple. So you don't... Yeah. You don't see it in the world. You're like, where is the love? Be the love. Maybe you need to be the love for somebody else. What's the best that could happen? Triumph. Look at that. What's the best that could happen? Blazing saddles. Triumph. You're going to be triumphant. You're going to find your place. You're going to find you're not alone. And you're going to find happiness. And once you start living for you, heading towards your true north or whatever it is you need to do, like doing for you, doing what you need to do for your life, not what everybody else wants you to do or whatever else you think you have to do to fall in line. Hey, let me tell you something. Nobody ever walked a perfectly straight line, and nobody ever fit into the box that they wanted us to squeeze ourselves into. Nobody ever had that perfect outline of neutrality that they tried to get us to live. And we're actually living in an outdated model anyway. If we're still trying to shove people in that box, that is not good. It causes mental problems and all kinds of other stuff. If you try to make somebody go through life by that outline that they made for us so long ago that was broken to begin with. Hey, let me tell you something. People didn't always live this way. You don't have to fit into any box. You can make your own little structure and squeeze into that. Maybe it's like a little bamboo fort. I don't know. Okay, so you may, you know, like if you got, I like to twist these twigs, like little twigs in my woods. I got a little woods around here. I used to like to make little coves out of it. Maybe I didn't want a box. Maybe I wanted one of those little igloo coves made of twigs. They're fun. Probably super good at thinking up worst case scenario, right? You can project all your fears on the big screen and play them out in vivid color. Why would you want to do that? Look at what I'm doing. What's the best that could happen? Hey, Silas, what's the best that could happen? What's the best that can happen? What makes you say, Mama? Yeah. Are you happy, boy? Are you sitting? Are you getting me a chair? See, what's the best that can happen? Silas over here is getting me a chair. He's a good boy. Are you always a good boy? He's always a good boy. I've never seen him be a bad boy. And if he was ever a bad boy, he was good at it. I promise. Silas is a good boy. Feel your effing feelings, Silas. You can't hit the F word. Feel your fucking feelings. Set a timer for 30 minutes and give yourself full permission to feel whatever it is that you've been avoiding. Organize your sock drawer while you cry or seethe or get jiggy with some hardcore self-pity. Then, when the time is up, get off your ass and go do something constructive. For real. You have to process those feelings. I don't care how bad. It might get deep. I mean, like, sometimes I'm like, whoa, that got intense. Like, if I do it with music. Sometimes. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do it with solitude. Your big little sweetheart. You're a big little sweetheart. Your big little sweetheart of a heart will thank you later. Yeah, you gotta feel those feelings. 6 of Wands. And once you feel those why am I 6 of Wands? It seems like once you process what's actually going on, what's really real here, looks like you're stepping on 4 people's heads with wings on your shoes, Go, you see this the 6 of Wands, 2 of Wands. They're skating right on all over those people like, fuck you guys and your opinions. I don't care. I'm going towards happiness. They turned the 6 of Wands into a 2 of Wands, and they're going through the gate. They're taking a leap. Because it looks like once they felt those feelings and sat with them or processed them, they're like, oh, crap. You know what you got to do. And you ain't scared anymore. People aren't ignoring you, love bub. And we got the King of Swords. King of Swords was like, I'm sure... He knows what he knows. He knows the truth. But not like he's going to make a step towards you. King of Swords is like, nah. Maybe you're like the more emotional of the two. Maybe like you were like indecisive for a long time. Or maybe you felt trapped. And maybe they're like, you're not free in your mind. This person is sure of their thoughts. They're sure of their thoughts. They wouldn't even say it if they didn't think that it was, you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't say it if they didn't think that there was meat to it. You know what I mean? They were waiting on you. People are busy as fuck with their lives. The way to stop feeling ignored is to get busy with yours. They were waiting for you to make a move. They were waiting on you to do that self-work. Oh, you are just hungry for this person's attention, and you just went for them. You're so hungry for somebody's attention. But you know that they're not, they're just like, okay, if you want me, come get me. I'm secure in myself. And the King of Swords, he's secure in himself. Not the, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's an asshole. That's not what I mean. But he's definitely not going to be effervescing all over you. Like, please love me. Oh, it's essential. That's you. That's on your end. I can clearly see this is you. You had to go through something internally. And once you finally processed it, you stopped caring what people think, you went towards your happiness. This person's working. Like making money working? Or they're waiting for you to just do your work. The day you stop worrying whether or not someone is ignoring you is the day you get busy as fuck living your own life. And that's really what they want to see. I think the best, what's sexier than ever is this person wants to see you living in your power, like doing something to empower yourself. Like they want to see you doing that work in your life. They want to see you taking those steps. Whether it's getting off of drugs, going through rehab, working on yourself, finding out that you're comfortable with yourself, learning how to sit with your feelings. You know, you get therapy. And then you learn what you truly love. And maybe it's not what everybody wanted you to, you know, it's not the box that they wanted you to fit into. But it doesn't matter anymore because you know where you're going to find it. Because you looked at it. You looked at you. I don't even have the shadow card here, but somebody was definitely having to get over their fears. Now, if this is the pregnant person, this person reached out to the father. The father may be going through some inner conflict of his own. Maybe on drugs. This person is far in her pregnancy. Didn't tell anybody for a long time. She's just drinking water and minding her own. And she's aware. And then the truth comes out. I guess she reaches out. Maybe she finds a place to take her in. Like, you know, like one of those... like MAC or something. Truth, you know, she's speaking her truth to somebody. Maybe you literally can even, when your intuition knows that you actually want to. This person actually wants to follow through with it because it looks like they're toying around with the idea of maybe not. You know, they go through struggles and it's really fucking hard. Everyone has a struggle. See this person? They're looking at life and it's overwhelming. You can do it, baby. You can do it. Fulfillment of wishes. Be the change you wish to see up in this bitch. Somebody stepped in their power and is fulfilling their own wishes. They got to get some stability for themselves. Get a job, like 20, even 25 hours a week. You know, fast food right now it's like $9, $10. Start small. If you're scared and you just come out of like the depths and you're trying to live your life, you just got to make a step. towards getting some foundation, you might end up with a car before you know it. And it looks like they do. Looks like some Mustangs, Sally. Some Triumph. I guess this person, I guess the dad looks like they're stepping up. Look at them. They're flying. Maybe their family doesn't agree. This is for the pregnant person, you know, and we're going to spin it that way. Looks like the guy's coming towards her. And it looks like she's the King of Swords this time. Waiting for this motherfucker. Look what all I've done. Well, he's coming to you. And he's happy. He's ready. Feel your fucking feelings. This guy sat through his feelings. Now, these two people. He was never ignoring you. He had his own work to do. He had his own struggles. So this might be like two people in the same situation. They had to find their happiness. That doesn't mean they can't be parents. Where did you find this story at, Silas? Whose life are you reading into? He's a baby, y'all. He's like 2. This is wonderful. I love this. Okay, so let's clarify. Deception and envy. The hierophant was on his head. Oh, man. That is sad. Somebody was having struggles with their father. They felt like they couldn't move out of turbulent waters. The chariot was cut off. They wanted to. Somebody wanted to take an action towards somebody and they couldn't. Or maybe they felt like they couldn't. 2 of Wands. He sees her suffering in silence. Or he sees him suffering in silence. Somebody sees somebody suffering in silence and wants to go towards them, but it looks like they're going through a really rough time. They're having to deal with, like I said, fitting into a box. Are these young people? These might be young people. They might be in their teens, and this is why this is such a difficult situation. Oh my God, are they on drugs in teens? No, they're not. This could resonate for anyone, anyway. 3 of Pentacles. Yes, okay, yes, it's her and him and 3's. You and me and we're kissing him and her and 3's company too, something like that. 10 of Pentacles. So, what the hell? These are 2 open-minded people that don't mind. They're willing to, okay, you can have your life, and we can still have ours and raise a child. These are open-minded. These are young individuals. And the family isn't in agreement. And this girl hasn't even told anyone. I think she's just like out on the streets, and this guy wants to go towards her. But I don't know what's going on with this. Fuck what they say. Oh, this poor baby. Oh my God. They made her feel like she's a burden to their family. Queen of Cups. Like, doesn't understand. She's good to everybody. All she did was love. You see that little seahorse behind her? This could be a guy or a girl. Wait, no, this is the girl. This is a pregnant one. Hang on. She doesn't mind his. I think that she already knew about him, but maybe the family didn't, or maybe he's like in the closet, or... She feels like he's ignoring her. He's like in his... Why won't they answer me? He sees the 4 of Wands. He wants to go through the gate. He's like trapped by their words. You know what I'm saying? They're both trapped by these negative people's words. Drink water and mind your own fucking business with awareness. See, this is actually coming out to be a nice... This is clear. I can't believe we drew this. Okay, so we have 5 of Swords. This is abuse. This is discrimination, and this is abuse, and this is wrong to tear 2 people like this. What these people are going through is wrong. These are young people. They're like, they've let this woman out in the cold, made her feel like a burden, made their son feel like there's something wrong with him. What are they sending him to, like, gay summer camp or something to get him straight? These are those kind of people. Like, leave me the fuck alone. This is 2021. Queen of Swords. Poor babies, man. And they're like trying to push her into getting an abortion. She doesn't really want one. They loved each other. They was probably friends. They wanted the baby. Maybe they didn't mean to get pregnant. She doesn't mind his lifestyle. He doesn't mind being a father. Like, she doesn't... Did my phone die? Okay, let's finish it up. Let's hurry up, Silas. Oh gosh, let's put the Empress in reverse. This poor little pregnant baby. Because this Queen of Swords. This is the mom. She's a fucking cunt. She's threatening all kinds of shit. With her opinions and shit. This girl has already got a low self-esteem. Why even do this? 8 of Pentacles. Okay, manifest the fuck out of your dreams and the truth. She's... Okay, this is a woman, a pregnant woman. 8 months pregnant. Whoa, 8 months pregnant. Going fast towards whatever the hell she needs to do to manifest it. Maybe you literally can't even. Knight of Wands on its head, straight card, and the Nine of Cups. Okay, so, fuck their fucking words. Find your strength. Your intuition knows. Nine of Cups. Alright, you get your wish. Movement, choices, decisions. And we got King of Pentacles. 7 of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this boy has been working, trying to get his money up, trying to come towards her, and he's had to it's like he's having to fight through his whole fucking family to even get through there with his secret money and get to her. But the Wheel of Fortune is turning. You cannot fuck with people's fate. The Moon card, some secrets, what is unseen. The 2 of Cups, the Lovers, and the Ace of Wands. Wow, are they both coming towards her? Fulfillment of wishes. So, he secretly meets up with his boyfriend, and his boyfriend probably has a car. They're going straight for this girl. They're visiting her in like a rehab or like a... The 3 of Cups, they're rejoicing and celebrating and like having like a little bitty mini baby shower. And then here comes the Emperor. And what does it cause? The 6 of Wands! And the King of Swords. So, it doesn't really matter. Emperor mode, wow. So no longer giving a shit what your family thinks. Feel your fucking feelings? People were never ignoring you. The truth comes out. What's the best that can happen? They're going to raise a little baby. This is what it looks like. I mean, or they're going to live their fucking life the way they chose to. You got to live your own life, no matter what it is. Even if you didn't fit with this situation. You have to live your own life. It's not their life, it's your life. I loved this. I loved everything about this. Now, Silas, come here, Silas. Come here and meet the man who drew all these cards. Man, they're going to get on to me for doing this because it was like a... Hey, I just got a baby, had a baby draw me some cards, and this was a story. We asked the universe for somebody's situation. That's what we was reading into. This is somebody's story out there somewhere. This baby's an old soul. He likes to draw cards. He don't know what the heck he's doing. I'm just an artist. I'm just reading cards. Bye.